All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. FOMC Eve. Markets are currently off to a red start. Apple is down about 50 cents after hours. Not too bad, but looks like NASDAQ is currently down by 0.4%. We're seeing a little bit of a drag on Google, trading from 139 near the close yesterday to currently 138.34. And then I'm also watching Netflix, trading it right at 393. So I've got a call on Netflix here. Got a put for Google at 138 strike, and looking to open at Apple 177.5 put. So that'll be the trade that I open this morning if we're above 177.5. Right now we're just a little bit below it, so not as big an opportunity as before, with our stop loss up at 178. Google is right in this demand zone now. And Netflix trading right at that 393 mark. We'll see what we do on the open here. Looks like Meta could also be a good opportunity for longs. Lots of room to the upside. It's built this kind of base at about 300 in the last couple of trading days. I might go with the 305 call on that. Amazon, Microsoft, and Google are all falling right before the open here. Yeah, it looks like we lost opportunity for an Apple short. All right, here we go. 6 seconds till market open. There's the bell. Let's check on Netflix and Goog. 2 positions I have. All right, there goes Netflix a little bit to the upside, just hanging on to that 393 level. Google losing that 138.25 support. Let's see. These 2 positions. This one's at 240. Let's see what my entry was. Right now I'm up 500. For Netflix, right now down 100. But I bought these at 211. They're trading at 240 for Google. Check in on Apple. Okay. This one's just kind of hovering that 177.5 level for the moment. And then Meta was the other trade I was interested in. Currently at 301.80. Stops down at 300. It's pretty far away. I'm going to set an alert for when Netflix slips 393, or if it does. 393 or below. Pretty mixed market so far, it seems. Apple's trading close to that 178 mark. Not quite there. Just went barely above it. So that trade would have probably been stopped. Google puts are still trading at 244. Up about 13% so far today. The Netflix are up 10 cents. Trading at almost 395. Looks like Meta caught that support at 301.50. Back to 302. You're still not seeing much changes in the market. You're just seeing a lot of back and forth the last couple of trading days. Good morning, Peter. Looks like Netflix gaining some momentum to the upside. Cracking that supply zone just now. See, on Netflix, I'm up $300 for that trade. On Google's up 600. Just gonna wait these opportunities out though. They're both 2-3 week expirations, so there's no rush to close. My take profits are much further away, so shows these based on the hourly chart. I would like to see Google all the way down at 135. I feel like that's a long shot for today. If I want to take profits today, I'd probably say 137.25 might be in the cards though. 137.25. Cross below. Long Vega strategies into big news events like the Fed. There's a couple strategies that you can use. I haven't been using them personally, but a really good strategy if you want to be long Vega and taking advantage of this kind of flat market recently, just because everything's going up, going down. Best way to take advantage of that would be a diagonal spread or a double diagonal spread. So whenever the stock trades flat and implied volatility is going up, you'll make money on that. But I would probably want to use that on something like QQQ, something like an indice. The last couple of days have been very flat, just chopping around. But a setup for a double diagonal, maybe at like maybe a dollar lower at 368 and then a top at like 372 for tomorrow could be a decent idea. Looks like Google's moving up a bit. 138.50 now. Catching support at about 138 before that reversal. So Apple's trading at 178.50, nearly. Ended up with a peak a little bit over 178.54 and pulled back. That could be a good setup. Between Apple and Meta, it looks like Apple is a better setup in terms of risk reward. Let's see, this contract's ended up bottoming at about 120. It's about 25 cents off first stop. Per a 40 delta. So it should be about a $10 stop loss. Meta's going up here. Netflix is taking off too. Looks like everything kind of reversed. Google all the way back up at 139, almost. Netflix in the meantime up at 397. Top gainer for the day. Good morning, Crypto Panda. Okay. The setup looks really good on Apple, but does still have that momentum to the upside right now. We'll wait till we have a clean reversal. It's tested that level about 3 times now at 178.50. Yep, no data today. Everybody's going to be waiting for the Fed tomorrow. Yesterday we were super choppy because we were waiting for the Fed, so today could be the same. Right now, up at 139 and some change. Netflix seems to be losing its speed too. Still bullish with the rest of the market though, on a rebound. That Meta call would have been the best opportunity. It didn't quite reach 305, which I wanted, but in this kind of choppy market, you have to set your take profits a little bit closer than you usually would. That's what I learned from yesterday, because my take profits were just a little bit too far for anything to hit. Looks like Apple's pulled back again. Again, right over that 178.50 level. The rest of the market's pulling back with it, so I think we can enter this trade. $0.20 off first stop. 30 cents now. Okay, I'll place it. $129 entry. Stop at 119. Actually, stop should be at 115, I think. Yeah. The lowest that these contracts got was 115 too. So now we got two short opportunities, one long. Currently in a bullish trend, I would say, or bullish rebound. But with the markets being as back and forth as they've been, still think we could have some profits here. Still hesitant at that 178.50 level. Probably ended up overpaying on these options. Should have got closer to our stop at like 178.40. All right, here we go to the downside. I think I'm just going to settle for 177.5. Usually I would settle for the bottom of the demand zone, which would be 177.25. But with this flat market, I don't know if that's going to be possible. So we'll create an alert under 177.5 to take profit at that mark. Looks like everything's pulling back besides Netflix here. We're right under 178 for Apple. call Microsoft puts. Let's see. I haven't checked Microsoft today. Yeah. We got in right on the open. Actually, right on the open, it only went down about $1 and some change. And that's just kind of how the markets have been acting lately. Like, they'll go down just a smidge and then catch back up. Or they'll go up and then get sent right back down. It's just been super, super choppy. Hard to take advantage of any big winners. Yeah, lots of fake outs, exactly. Fake outs across the board. Alright, here we go, revisiting the lows on Apple. 177.80 is the mark to look for. Tesla's moving today. Let's see, it's at 262. Oh yeah. Decent drawdown clearing yesterday's lows. I'm not sure where I got 261.50 for an alert, but it's getting close to that level. Amazon jumped off a cliff, yeah. Biggest loser today, down 2%. Breaking through 2 demand zones. Wow. That's crazy. Well, Tesla has also been one of the leaders as of lately in the last couple of weeks. So the good news isn't going to have as great of an impact as it usually would. This was trading all the way up close to $280. So, and if you look at the rest of the names, none of them are trading as close to those monthly highs as Tesla was. You see a couple names like Google. Let's see. I think Apple was doing okay, but then it ended up coming down a couple weeks ago. Yeah. So there was no real stock that was performing as hot as Tesla. So that's why you're seeing a drawdown even with good news. All right, we're closing in on that 177.5 mark. Not quite there yet. My contracts are going for 150 a pop. 20 cents more. I'm sure it has a 50 delta or close to 50 delta. So that should be about 10 cents more contract. We should sell them for about 160 would be my guess. Let's see. It's lost a support at 177.90 from the after hour session yesterday that it built up. Contracts are trading for 150, 152. Alright, we're 10 cents off. Closing in. So close. Alright. 154 exit. $155 exit. It's a nice little $500 trade there. Not too shabby, and especially in this market. That was about a 75-cent move. And it just went below. Now they're trading 160. So now we'll keep our eye on Netflix and Google. Take Apple out of the equation. Maybe Meta. Meta I would like to see at 301.50 or below for an entry on a long shot or a long opportunity. 301.50 or below. Take profit, I don't know. I mean, take profit might have to be as low as like 302.50. So I don't know if that's even worth it. Because you have about $1.50 of downside and only $1 of upside. So not even a 1-to-1 on risk reward. The Google puts are back to about 240 each. So almost where they started this morning. Tesla just fell under 261.50. So yeah, it looks like we have a decently bearish market, especially Amazon and Tesla. The rest of the names, Nvidia's catching some downside. Microsoft looking the same as Nvidia. Google really cracked down on that 5-minute candle. My guess it probably finds support again at 138.25. Apple's at the bottom of the demand zone. Oh, 177.25. That's actually kind of surprising that it moved a full dollar from that entry. And now it's at the morning low, which was 177.13. So yeah, basically in this market, what you want to do the last couple of days at least is find something as close to your stop loss as possible. So for me, that trade on Apple probably could have got closer to my stop, which was 178.60, close to the highs here. And I entered at 178.25, but I probably should have entered at like this level at like 178.40. And then you want your take profit to be relatively close, but far enough away to where you're going to make a decent profit on it. Like we opened that trade at 130 a piece, sold them at 150. We probably could have opened it at like 125, 120 a piece and got an extra like 100 or 2 out of it. But once the markets start stepping up in volatility, you won't have to be as close to your stop losses. I have been the last couple of days. Meta still caught that support at 301.50. But it's not moving too quick to that 302.50 resistance. So it looks like the lowest that these Google puts got was our break-even price at 211. Low today was 215. That's good. As long as Google keeps headed down, but in this choppy market, I don't expect us to be much below 138.25. Netflix regain into the upside. If we get back to 400, I might take profit today. Just so I can mitigate the risk of going into FOMC day tomorrow. But that's still about 1% away. But yeah, everything just seems like a chop fest. You'll get that first 5-minute move, and then it just chops around. On Netflix here, Google has a little bit more volatility. I wouldn't say it's as choppy. But it made its morning low, morning high, and it's trading everywhere in between. But yeah, I think that's probably all the trades. We'll just keep holding on to Google and Netflix until either stops are hit or the take profits, which are ways away, given the expiration date is October 6th. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow for FOMC day. See you, everybody. Have a good one.